here in the Federal Capital Territory. We're bringing you up to speed with the results because we're at that level now. We're at that stage. Voting is over. Yes, it is officially over. If you were not able to vote, the next time you would have an opportunity, by the grace of God, to be in the next 4 years. So fingers crossed on what would happen from the 11 o'clock hour. INEC was able to tell us yesterday that the collation and announcement would start today at 11 a.m. So okay, we'll be bringing you, we'll be, keeping up with that, bringing you updates. For now, I need to bring you up to speed with what we expect on Citizen FM 93.7 today from this time until it is 10 p.m. today, Nigerian time. And of course, would also be talking about what I have on my mind today. What's on my mind? Church mind, my church mind. We'll be discussing that. Anyway, between now and 9 a.m., it will be Super Citizen at sunrise. Yes, but of course, because of the peculiarity of the day, if we have other matters arising, we'll be handling them, we'll be taking them live on the station, Citizen FM 93.7. Because of how the day may pan out, we'll be interrupting any one of our programs to bring you special reports on elections as they unfold. Yes, but normally we would follow the sequence for what would pan out for the day. For instance, today, Monday, the 27th of February 2023, between now and top of the hour, I'll be talking to you about what I'm doing right now, newspaper lines from across different dailies. I have a couple of them lined up already. Thank you very much, Ezemo, one of the whole worldwide, for bringing some headlines my way today. I have New Telegraph lined up, Daily Independent. Let's see, what else do I have? Yes. Pardon me, I need to get these correctly. Tribune and some others. Leadership, of course, The Punch, and a host of others. News Direct is even on my list. So stay with me. When it's 7 o'clock, we'll be, looking at headlines from across dailies. And then, of course, we'll be throwing the phone lines open at some point where we'd get your reactions, your comments, and how you feel about different things. But, of course, please, we need to keep it very civil. We understand that emotions are a little touchy today, but please, do what we can to stay civil. But that would happen between 7 and 8, and then at 8 we'll be bringing you the big talk. Thankfully, we have a Philemon Ajakuko who is standing by, waiting for top of the hour at 9. We'll be taking a look at the elections, the process so far, the gains, the faults, the expectations. How prepared was INEC in the first place? Is it showing? What are you seeing so far? Because, we had 4 years to plan, right? Yes. Does it reflect the time? What is happening right now? Does it reflect the time that they've had to plan? Does it reflect the budget that they've had, that they've used or they've expended for the entire process? We'll be looking at all of that between 8 and 9 a.m. And then at 9, Sunny Side of Sports may be coming your way. Otherwise, we would, of course, be bringing you updates on the verdicts on Nigeria Decides. Citizens Decide today. Then at 10, Insights will be coming your way with Lawrence Omoete. That's between 10 and 11 a.m. And then at 11, Philomena Mina will be coming your way with today, yes, pardon me, midday with Mina, yes. And then at 12, the news will be coming your way. Right after that, Perspectives with Rayo Motoshaw and the ladies will be coming your way at 1:30. That will round off at 1:30. Right after that, would be switching things up, yes. Music coming your way. 3 o'clock, it'll be time for Politics Now. Very timely, right? Yes. I'm hoping that more information would have dropped between now and 3 p.m. So Politics Now would be giving you all the update that you need to know, that has panned out during the course of the weekend, throughout the day, everything that you need to know. So be with us, okay? And then at 4, yes, sports is still a thing. I know. It was a very It was a very intense weekend for sports lovers. Yes, the sports that went down. I saw some memes on social media and they're like, so life is going on outside of Nigeria. We thought everything around the world today would be about the elections. People were saying, oh my God, some people still have time to go on the pitch and play football. Yeah, it's happening. So we're bringing you information updates from the world of sports. That will be happening from 4 to 5 p.m. with Odeme George, of course, and perhaps Chinwe Pikin will be joining him today. Then at 5, Super Citizen at Sunset will be coming your way. Of course, as I said earlier, we'll maybe breaking transmission at any point in time to bring you update as they unfold about elections in Nigeria today. It is Citizen FM 93.7. Stay with us.
The issues. Everybody respected that because it was coming from the president.
Theory behind it, the way the people took the battle in their hands. Some civil servant retired without a roof over his head.
The cause.
If we cannot trust you, then you cannot take the ticket of this country. Those things cannot be divulged from those who cause the crime. Honestly.
The passion.
You must have national spread. So where is it?
Why are you so concerned about that? He said money was...
I never...
No.
The platform is always the same.
Insight on Citizen FM 93.7.
The source is constant.
My name is Lawrence Umoite.
There is always an opportunity.
Tomorrow, Insight returns with another interesting
Insight with Lawrence Umoite on Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Be part of the experience.
We teach girls shame. Close your legs, cover yourself. We make them feel as though by being born female, they're already guilty of something.
So I think right now we have the chance to be heard, and that's why we're doing it. We're all doing it because we're asking to try and elicit change.
No woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
But it is about opening spaces for other women and not to be seen as token, and that because I'm a woman, I'm only speaking about women at the table. No, I'm speaking about side of the table that is empty, and the women have to be there. So
I want us to leave this world better than we found it. And how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being the first, and by being the dominant.
Over 4 billion of the world's population are girls and women, also faced with challenges that affect our world and contributing solutions to them. Let's have conversations and get some answers to them through their eyes and voices. Tune in to Perspectives, where we discuss important issues ranging from climate change, politics, health, the economy, and lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Weekdays from midday. Perspectives. Conversations that matter.
Welcome back, 6:42 a.m. How was your weekend? I'm particularly interested because if you live in Nigeria at this time, it would have, and you're a Nigerian concerned about the affairs of Nigeria, it would have been a pretty interesting weekend for you. The presidential elections and the National Assembly elections happened over the weekend across Nigeria, from the Federal Capital Territory to the 36 states of the Federation. It was very heated. By heated, I mean people were very passionate about it. We saw the build up to the election. We saw the anxiety. We saw the atmosphere. A lot of people were very enthusiastic about the process, and thankfully we're done with that phase of the voting. Now we're on to the next, which is the collation and the other processes that would be happening or would be revealed from the National Collation Center during the course of the day, according to INEC. My concern for the day, however, is the social media rec officers, or I don't know how else to put them, resident electoral commissioners, election officers across social media platforms. There is never a time that we would have elections, and we don't have this conversation about people releasing results as they please across social media platforms, even though there would be, the call from INEC that people should hold on. Only election results announced by INEC should be taken seriously, but people never do the right thing. Why is it so difficult to just abide by the rules and the regulations or what should be done? How do these people even come up with these statistics? Is it just based on sentiments, on emotion? What exactly is your goal when you release false information on social media? Is it because you just want to heat up the polity? You just want people to get talking? Do you know the danger of what you are doing? In the last couple of hours, you may have come across different reports on social media from different quarters. You would see someone wonder, how did these things even come about? From whence cometh them? But then again, we don't have all the answers, right? I think the onus is on the people to just decide that they would want to do the right thing. There is a difference between numbers being revealed, by from polling units or from wards, and people declaring winners. It is not okay to play on the emotions of people, especially at critical times as this. It is not okay to sit down and just generate figures off the top of your head and release them on social media platforms just because you have an account. And it is even more painful that people take it a stretch further to falsify information and clone verified accounts to release this information on social media. So when people see it at first gaze, it feels like, oh, is this person that released it? Accounts get hacked during this period. People just stretch themselves further to do what is not even appropriate at a time like this. At the end of the day, INEC would release the right figures, and you may have just ended up first place. Because if the right information is released and yours that is not correct is flying around, you are giving people more room to even be more tense and end up, some people may just even take it a step further to take laws into their hands and do what is not even right. Because what you have done is to just feed people wrong information. How about we did the right thing and just calm down and waited for INEC to release or announce the winners? You cannot base your information on a few reports from different parts of Nigeria where you can just say, oh, because Ward 1 or Polling Unit 1, Polling Unit 2, as the case may be, have released some numbers, you can inflate figures and decide to say, oh, this person is winning in the entire state. No. It takes more than 1 or 2 polling units for a candidate to win elections. And I think that it is very important that people have that at the back of their minds. These people who generate these figures just sit down and say, okay, because the information has come from polling unit 1 and 2, they just say, okay, I think if we add this and this, we can just, create clickbaits, which is even more painful. You're playing on the emotions of millions of Nigeria just because you want people to click on your link, and you just say, oh, you mentioned candidate A has won in a landslide victory. And INEC have not even compiled their own list yet. It is damaging. What you're doing is damaging to every single person who may come across your information. For some, it is even more painful that it is all cruise and vibes. They just want to do it because they just feel like it, not necessarily because they want to even grow their accounts or even do anything. They just do it because it is vibes and cruise. Life is beyond that. All right, if you want to cruise and vibes, look for other subjects to cruise and vibe with. And this thing is even beyond elections. People take this a stretch further. They even use times when people are not feeling too well. They make up stories. If you go through the streets of social media or platforms generally, you would see that people use these things just as a way of, I don't know, just having fun. You use people's pictures and then you send wrong information across, and you just sit down at the comfort of your home, not minding the consequences of your actions or what exactly it is that you're putting out there. This is a very critical time in the life of the country called Nigeria, and it is only important that people do the right thing, which is to just calm down and wait for the Independent National Electoral Commission to do their jobs. Until a winner is declared by INEC, no one is a winner. Do not, out of excitement, sentiment, or just how you feel within a particular point in time, decide to reel out information that are not even verifiable. I know that if you threw the phone lines open on a lot of radio stations, people will just call in and begin to say things that they have not even verified themselves. And I just wonder, from where do you make up this information? How do you sit down and begin to generate these things that are not even facts? How do you sit down and do that and you think it is okay? That is not correct. For me, during the course of the weekend, it was something that really caught my attention. I just took tours around my, social media platforms across people's WhatsApp statuses, Facebook statuses, and all of that. And it's even more painful that people are gullible enough to not just see this information and take them hook, line, and sinker. They are willing to even share them across without verifying. Person A sees it. Person A is thrilled by it, moved by emotions or sentiments, and decides to share. And it reaches a wider number of people. And because you have seen it across 2, 3, 4 accounts, you feel like, oh, it is true. Because an information is popular does not make it true. That is just very important to put out there. And information may be popular, but it does not necessarily make it true. You may have seen it across a number of platforms or a number of accounts, and it may not even be true. So at this time like this, I just want to say that people should learn to calm down, to learn to count their teeth with their tongue, and be patient. If there was ever a time you need to be patient, it is at this time. Do not be moved by emotions. Do not be moved by sentiment. Do not be moved by your political affiliation at this time. Just calm down. Follow only the right reports that you see, which is the verified information that comes from the Independent National Electoral Commission. Stay with us. It is Citizen FM 93.7, and I am Didi.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of priority given to development programming to enable residents share ideas and opinions, music and drama. At Citizen FM, we believe in progressive talk and solution-driven conversation. Our aim is to build a united Nigeria by bringing people of diverse culture together through communication. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
In line with our mission for development journalism, Citizen FM 93.7 presents Citizen Speaks. Citizen Speaks is a program that serves as a platform where the government meets the governed. It is a general-purpose hourly interactive program which focuses on the key sectors of the Nigerian state, including the economy, governance, security, religion, socials, transportation, health, military-civil relationships, intercultural relationships, and humanitarian services. Join us every Tuesday at 2 p.m. for Citizen Speaks and interacts with policymakers, technocrats, public servants, corporate individuals, members of the Federal Executive Council, heads of public institutions, and other issues affecting their well-being and nation building. Don't miss Citizen Speaks, only on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. It promises to be a listener's delight.
Nigeria. I am Nigerian. I am a citizen. Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja.
Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. If Nigeria go better, now your hand it. If Nigeria go better, now my hand it.
Citizen FM 93.7. 5 minutes to top of the hour, 7 o'clock. Do not forget, at 7, we'll be bringing you the headlines across different dailies today. As I mentioned earlier, we have a couple of them lined up. We have Business Day, Punch, The Nation, Vanguard, Tribune, and a host of others. In fact, you'd be amazed. Leadership we also have here. You'd be amazed at this day, the number of papers that we have. Stay with us. I need you to again, don't forget earlier, my earlier thought rather. Always verify the source of an information before you're willing to take it hook, line, and sinker. It is very important. And before you even take it a step further, to share. Do not be the hand that spread false message. Your intentions may be pure, but at the end of the day, it is the deed that counts. The future, T.Y. Bello.
Nigeria hasn't always justified the faith of its people, but there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream. And a new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire.
The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing. That's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, oh. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. I am the future. I am the future. I am the dream. Whoa, I am the nation. I am part of this. Yes, I am so amazing. That's the least I shall be. The least I shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go. Out of the way of the land of my dreams. Oh, I am the nation. I am part of this. So get out of the way of the land of my dreams. I am the nation. I am part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. Raise your hands in the air if you believe the future has come now. The future is here. The future is here. This is all, this is all, this is our country. The future is here. The future has, the future has come.
The future is not a time zone that is yet to come. The future is everything that we can be but have not yet become. The future is everything that we can do but have not yet done. The future is here, the future is now. So go ahead and deliver the future because you can.
Nigeria. I am Nigerian. I am a citizen. Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja.
Time check is 7 a.m. Citizen FM 93.7, the 27th day of February 2023. It's been a few days since Nigerians voted, and we are earnestly looking forward to announcement. Yes, at least some numbers to begin to roll in. We'll be taking headlines at this time, right? We will begin with the front page of The Guardian. Right. Let's begin with the front page of The Guardian for Monday, February 27th. Anxiety. Parties kick as INEC delays result upload and collation. INEC declares Tinubu winner of Ekiti. Shelves further announcement. Says iRef portal experiencing challenges. APC plotting to alter results in Katsina, Kaduna, Kano, Zamfara, and others, PDP alleges. Labour Party, we have documentary evidence and results were manipulated. Allow INEC to perform its duties. An attempt to discredit election will fail, says APC. Only results announced by INEC is legitimate. INEC boss says that's Mahmoud Yakubu. Ohaneze warns against manipulating results. Despite glitches, Yaga Africa scores BVAS over 80% in areas monitored. CNPP wants results cancelled, where BVAS machines were bypassed. NHRC, that's a National Human Rights Commission, urges redress of rights violation to avert violence. All these are right us to the big story, which is anxiety. Parties kick as INEC delays results upload and collation. It's been an interesting weekend, as I said earlier. On the front page, you would see pictures of the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, receiving Ekiti State presidential results from Professor Akin Olawale Lasisi and Resident Electoral Commissioner, Professor Ayobami Salami, at the National Coalition Center in Abuja yesterday. We also have pictures of voters queuing at the rescheduled presidential, Senate and House of Representatives elections at Bayelsa Medical Center polling unit in Yanogua yesterday. From other headlines now, CSOs knock INEC on conduct of presidential and National Assembly elections. That's news on page 3. ADP candidate protest exclusion in ballot paper despite court order. And that's news on page 7 of The Guardian today. Security agents kill PDP supporter at Ondo Collation Center. You'd see that story on page 5 of The Guardian. Thugs raise Kano INEC office. Target Collation Center. That's news on page 30 of The Guardian. It was earlier today I peeped into details of that story, and my God, what a time, right? Still from the front page of The Guardian. Violence in Rivers as voters protest manipulation of results. You'd see that story on page 29. Labour Party threatens litigation over alleged disenfranchisement of members and others. And that's on page 30 of The Guardian. Let's take a look at The Nation now, shall we? The big story on The Nation today: presidential poll results. APC, PCC calls for calm. INEC declares Tinubu winner in Ekiti State. Inside, APC, PDP, oh, that's inside of the story. You'd see details on pages 2, 3, 4, and 5 of The Nation. It says APC, PDP, Labour Party bicker over presidential election results. INEC defends integrity of results viewing portal. Yeah, IREV. Who has been able to access IREV though? No, that's not the headline. I'm just asking. That's me asking questions now. Wow. Anyway, moving on. Collation of presidential election results resumes today. Yeah, told us 11. EU observer lauds INEC election officials and ad hoc staff. Moving on. Oshomole, Daniel, Yayi, Goje, others for 10th Senate. Gbajabiamila wins for 6th time. Three grandpas, three grandpas, Nigerians, that's people from Niger, arrested over 52 kg cocaine skunk in Lagos, Kwara, and Plateau. Alrighty, let's see. What do we have here? On top of the mass on Nation today, interbank transactions cross 25 trillion naira mark in 180 days. Stock market defies political risk with 2.02 trillion naira gain. Rising oil production raises budget 2023 hope. That's on page 15 of The Nation today. You're still listening to Citizen FM 93.7. We're doing newspaper headlines at this time. Front pages, particularly. We have just gone through The Nation. Earlier, we saw The Guardian. Now, Daily Trust. And the big one on the front page of Daily Trust. Vote spread. Tinubu, Atiku, neck and neck as Obi trails. Ashiwaju leads in 175 local government areas. Atiku, 89. Obi, 38. Collation continues today. Details of that story on page 4. States' major presidential candidates, or the states, pardon me, I'll take that again. It said states' major presidential candidates have won and leading in local government areas so far declared by INEC. You want to see pictures of that? You'd see on the front page of Daily Trust today. Interesting. We have major colors here: blue, red, and purple, and as well as black, and in fact green too. The blue, which takes like a majority of the space here, has 175 APC leading. Red comes in second with PDP, following with 89. Labour Party with 36, NNPP with 23. Interesting. Top of the mass. Let's see other stories now. More twist. Upsets as VIPs lose to rivals. That's the headline. It says more twist and upsets, like emotions going awry, as VIPs lose to rivals. Buhari's Senator Kaita, Senate spokesman, lose return bids. A little bit of business. Stocks rise by 0.55% as Nigeria's Eurobonds make gain. There are a few stories down here we need to see. Ganduje's son, minority whip and deputy, as well as others, lose bid. 2 Beninite arrested for abducting girl in Ogun State. 2 shot dead as APC wins in Akwa Ibom local government. Man United win League Cup to end 6-year trophy drought. Quickly now, let's see leadership. What do we have on leadership today? The big story. 2023 polls. Anxiety mounts over delay of results. That's on page 4. We have a few writers to the story. It says Nigerians to wait longer as INEC clears only Ekiti results. Apologizes over faulty portal. Adjourns to 11 a.m. today for collation. Atiku Obi raised the alarm over possible manipulation. Nobody can twist INEC, says Tinubu. So there's a Pivas Palava explanation on the front page of Leadership in case you are interested. There are questions and answers. There are questions like, how is Beaver supposed to work on election day? What type of network does it depend on? Can Beavers be manipulated? What insurance does he have? All of those you'd see on the front page of Leadership. Let's see now. 3 grandpas Nigerian arrested over 52 kg cocaine. Yeah, the story appeared on Leadership and is on page 8 today. Police arrest boss load of fake soldiers and policemen in Akwa Ibom State. That's on page 19. 2023 polls. Kaduna government bans protest. You hear? No protest is allowed in Kaduna State. In case you're gingering. That's on page 12 though. Cash crisis. Federal government assures banks and others of 2 billion naira insurance claim payment. It's interesting how this cash situation, we've never heard about it. God. My God. Priorities, right? I know. There was a time it was the thing. It was, oh my God. But it's still a challenge, though. Yes, in fairness to people who are really suffering the cash drought. It's really a big issue. But in the last couple of days, it has been about elections, presidential elections in Nigeria, and how people are feeling some type of way about it. Moving on. Bandits kill 2, abduct 20 passengers in Niger. That's on page 8. The associated photo is of the IGP. PDP agent slums and dies at Benue INEC office. That's on page 7. More headlines from Leadership. Cargo tracking notes should be at no cost to importers. Somebody said that. Who? Find out on Leadership. NB proposes 13.87 billion naira total dividends in 2022. Echoes of a new beginning. That's an article you may want to check out on Leadership today. PDP wins Makarfi Kodan Federal Constituency. Okay. Ronaldo records 62nd career hat-trick in Al Nassr's league win. That's a peep into the world of sports. Something from the world of sports again. On the 20 AFCON, Pesero thumbs up Flying Eagles. We'll try as much as we can to take more headlines very quickly because at 7:30 we'll be throwing the phone lines open so that you can be a part of the conversation. You have reactions you want us to take on the program. Be our guest. Call us up when the time is right. But hey, do not forget the rules are still the same. We must keep it very simple. We're in very touchy times. Yes. Nigerian Tribune we have up next. Results trickle in. Tinubu wins in Ekiti. Atiku secures Oshun. Riders. APC polls highest vote in Ogun. Oyo victorious in Edo Central. Oshomole wins Edo North. That's, of course, National Assembly elections. Tinubu loses Ikeja local government area to Obi. Senate's spokesman Bashiru loses. Bajabiamila wins. Alao Akala, Jerry Gana's son, win in Oyo and Niger, respectively. Details of that on pages 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Nigerian Tribune today. Hoodlums set fire on Kano INEC local government office. Police arrest 3. Page 5 has details of that story. Suspected herders kill 13 in Benue communities. We still have this kind of reports. My God. Suspected herders kill 13 in Benue communities. You see on page 26. Man shot dead in Ondo INEX Collation Center. It's been a lot going on. Traders count losses as fire raises Maiduguri modern market. That's on page 26. It is headlines for Monday, 27th of February, 2023. Yes, I needed to say that because I think it was a few days ago we saw stories of fire from other parts of Nigeria, especially markets. So this is fresh report. This one is fresh. Monday, Maiduguri Monday market recently caught fire. On the front page, the photo is of the chairman of INEC and returning officer of presidential election, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, receiving the Ekiti State presidential election results from REC, Professor Ayo Salami, at the National Coalition Center in Abuja. There was a paper that took this story earlier. I'm not sure. But we did mention the same photo, though. Same photo, just different angles. Yeah, just worthy of mention. Technical hitches affected IREV. INEC admits Ensure transparent and credible collation process. Atiku says. Labour Party calls for cancellation of unverified results. Do not overheat the polity. APC Campaign Council cautions opposition. Is INEC subverting Nigeria? NLC queries over alleged mass irregularities. The details of that story you would find on pages 2, 3, and 4 of the Tribune, Nigerian Tribune today. What do we have on the front page of the Punch? Okay, here we go. Election 2023 results. Tinubu wins Ekiti. Atiku tops in Osun. Labour Party cries foul. INEC explains IRF hitches. Continues collation today. Tinubu wins Ogun, Ekiti, Oyo. Tinubu wins Ekiti, Ogun, Oyo, leads in Borno and 4 states. Atiku wins Osun, leads in 3 states. Obi shines in Lagos, Edo, and others. You see, that's a thing. Is it my eyes? Because I'm seeing like some of these stories have some of these reports twisted. Okay. Lagos police arrest 23 suspects for electoral offences. El Rufai warns against election results protest. If you see results, please take it. No protest is allowed in Kaduna State. Speaking of manufacturing, let's talk about manufacturing for a bit. Foreign investment drops by 48%. Wow, 48%. Okay. National Assembly passes pension opt-out bill. PFAs kick. Nigeria elections 2023. Ayade loses senatorial election in Cross River State. Still on Nigeria elections 2023, Atiku floors Tinubu Kwankwaso in Katsina. Ex-Governor Makarfi delivers local government for Atiku. El Rufai warns against protest. The way these headlines is popping up on like all the dailies, please be warned. All right, be very warned. Well, that's about it on Punch. Let's see leadership. Let's see Vanguard. We've seen leadership. Let's see Vanguard very quickly before we throw the phone lines open. Citizen FM 93.7. Of course, election results. INEC keeps Nigerians waiting. It's 11. How many hours time from now do we have? Well, it's for 11, right? Yeah, 9, 10, 11. It's about 3 hours thereabouts. Okay. Akpabio wins Akwa Ibom Northwest Senate seat. Oh, yes, a revolution is still possible. Anxiety as INEC keeps Nigerians waiting. Where went electronic transmission? Oh, where went you? After the presidential election came the rains. Okowa's aide beaten and hospitalized after election. APC candidate Yaradua wins Katsina Central senatorial election. Why I quit partisan politics in Nigeria, Kingsley Mogalu explains. It's 7:17 a.m. Let's take a break at this time. When we return, more headlines coming your way, and then we will throw the phone lines open. I am Didi. Stay with us. Super Citizen at sunrise it is.
This is our journey. We've had our finest moments and our darkest hours. Yet we pull ourselves back from the brink every time. We are a resilient people. We are Nigeria. And when we talk, we share our views on Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM. People united will never be defeated.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, This is to inform the general public that the holy month of Ramadan (7823) 0812 0043990 or 0817 3964218. Let's partner to make it a Ramadan to remember.
Investigations, special reports, analysis, and breaking news. Premium Times, a leading multimedia news platform, brings to you every minute stories that helps you make informed decisions and hold public officials, individuals, and organizations accountable. We have cartoons, videos, podcasts, and other interesting content for your delight. For timely update on politics, entertainment, sport, and business, visit our website on www.premiumtimesng.com and follow us on all our social media platforms. Don't miss out.
In line with our mission for development journalism, Citizen FM 93.7 presents Citizen Speaks. Citizen Speaks is a program that serves as a platform where the government meets the governed. It is a general purpose hourly interactive program which focuses on the key sectors of the Nigerian state, including the economy, governance, security, religion, socials, transportation, health, military-civil relationships, intercultural relationships, and humanitarian services. Join us every Tuesday at 2 p.m. for Citizen Speaks and interacts with policymakers, technocrats, public servants, corporate individuals, members of the Federal Executive Council, heads of public institutions, and other issues affecting their well-being and nation building. Don't miss Citizen Speaks, only on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. It promises to be a listener's delight.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital.
It is Citizen FM 93.7. It is Super Citizen at sunrise, 7:22 a.m. New super headlines at this time. My God, the papers we've seen, right? A couple of them actually. And I hope that you did not miss that. What we'll do from this point onward would, throw the phone lines open and at different points in time, go back to the papers that we have not seen yet. So whether we can take as many headlines as we can, all right? Okay, so so far so good. It has been a very intense weekend, and I would like to enjoin you to be, calm, be very calm. We need to follow INEC and see what the final results would be. As you have heard from different papers today, Kaduna State is already throwing out forward warnings and saying, hey, no protest. Don't even try it in my state. There's Nasir El-Rufai. Anyway, for now, on the station on Citizen FM 93.7, I'd just like to say that we should watch our language as we call in to make our contributions, observations, or remarks. as we would want it. If you're not trusting yourself that you can stay civil, you're not sure because of how you feel right now, please do not hesitate to send me a WhatsApp message. I will be able to sieve through and, put the language in a better way. Yes. The numbers are 0818 22 22 205. 0818 22 22 205. You can also call. Yeah, the same number is the one you can send your WhatsApp message to. You can also call 0903 22 29 797. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Please go ahead. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jerry from Abuja.
All right, Jerry. Were you able to cast your vote on Saturday?
I'm the second person that cast my vote.
Fantastic.
So I was ready for that.
Okay, great. What was the situation like in your area? Was it peaceful?
Well, it's peaceful. Normal peaceful. 85% peaceful. But our problem is INEC. Honestly, in this election, INEC disappointed us.
No, now they've not even finished yet. That's what I'm saying now, that we should calm down. Let us see what happens.
I'm not angry. We have already do our best and leave the rest for God. I'm not provoking. But what I'm saying is the reality on ground that is not what we are expecting that happen. INEC come late in all the polling in Nigeria. So, secondly, our hope is that when the vote is finished, they will transmit it to server. There's still another news we are hearing. Up to now, many votes have finished, but they never even we wanted to transmit to the server. Nothing happened for it.
I remember Festus Okoye granting interviews and saying that would be the process. Truly, he said that as the votes are being cast, they are transmitted. But
he has been telling us this thing before the vote, so that we carry it in the mind. Many Nigerians carry in mind that after the vote, after casting everything, they will transmit it to the server. Honestly, that's what everybody is in mind. But they begin another story, this and that, network, all this and that. It's not good. I'm not provoking it because anybody who is in Nigeria and the way things are going up is going up for everybody. The same market everybody are going. The same police station everybody are going. So nothing can make me provoking in terms of election of a thing. What we vote is what we deserve.
Right.
You understand?
Right. So, thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you.
Once again, I need to disappoint us, honestly. Thank you.
All right, let's move on now. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it Citizen FM?
Yes, Citizen FM 93.7.
Yeah, welcome. I'm calling from Alta.
Okay, you're from Alta too. Did you vote on Saturday?
Hello?
Did you vote on Saturday?
Of course, I voted around 11, some minutes after 1, of course.
Great. How was it in your area?
It was peaceful anyway.
Fantastic. All right, please go ahead. Talk to us.
Yes. Thank you very much. You see, the fact is that as far as I've been saying this, as far as INEC is there to be bought, you understand? We cannot have a credible election in this part of the world.
As far as INEC did what? To the box? What did you say?
Yes, as far as INEC is there to be bought, yes. Yes, they can buy the INEC.
Why are you saying that? Do you have any information suggesting?
There is what we just had now. Sorry, my sister. There is what we just had now. We voters were highly disappointed, to be frank.
But it was you who know what you voted. It's a secret ballot, actually. You know you don't see other people's votes, right?
Of course, this is how it started. We know what we are talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You understand? So, in fact, we are going to be, if not by the grace of God, yes, anything they like to do, let them do, no problem. But the time is coming, everybody go to give an account. No problem. You understand? Nothing lasts forever. In fact, with these few results we have had now, we've already seen that yes, that something is wrong somewhere.
No, but not
you understand what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you. I'm glad that you were able to cast your vote. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, this is Kennedy.
Kennedy, good to have you join us.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy I did cast my vote. Fantastic. And I tell you the truth, where I casted my vote, we helped the security men. It was as good as they to just go and sleep because it was so peaceful.
Nice. Where exactly is that?
That's a new carol.
Oh, okay, great. Are you in your area? Did you people have to stay into the night?
No, we stayed till evening, but we were just so patiently laughing and saying, even though it is till 12, we still cast our vote, and we did it peacefully.
Nice.
Yes.
Good to hear.
I want to congratulate Tinubu, because INEC has already declared him winner in Ekiti. It's a nice one, but I was just so shocked that if Ekiti result will reach Abuja, and we that casted in Nasarawa, that is so close to Abuja, and even the ones in Abuja and Niger State, the neighboring state, up till now, our own, we are still waiting. It's just something else. And we leave it to God. We're just believing that INEC are just trying to give us the best.
That's a good place to look at it from, because we also have other things to consider when we're looking at getting these results to Abuja. Maybe numbers, maybe modalities. There are a lot of factors that we don't
You don't include modality because if it is trekking, we can trek from Nasarawa to Abuja. So you don't include that.
But you need to go with the numbers now. Maybe they are still counting.
Yes, that's good. Maybe our number is much. Yes,
you never can tell.
Yes. And it was only Ekiti that we heard from INEC boss. But I'm surprised to hear that article, won in Oshun. So I'm just thinking, who are those
the
people
headlines, right? It's exactly what I said when I was reading out those headlines. I was saying we need to be very careful, in these times.
Yes, we should be very careful, because if at the end of the day, INEC declared that he's not the winner there, what happens?
Exactly.
Because the result is not yet there. Now I sympathize with the people of Benue State. 13 killed by,
suspected headsmen.
Yes, it's so unfortunate. I just pray that the next president that God will give us will help us fight this insecurity. It's becoming something else. And I tell you the truth, a lot of people didn't vote. We were talking about Kaduna State. A lot of people didn't go out to vote because of this insecurity, because they were afraid. May God help Nigeria. Thank you very much. Let me stop and give some persons chance to also contribute.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Thank you. What is my name? Massman calling from Apo.
Massman from Apo. Apo? Wait. How was your area, though, during the voting? Was your center at Dankogi?
No, my center was at Jesus Avenue.
Okay, because we saw videos from Dankogi and it was quite dramatic. It was... were they late to your area?
My area was cool,
Oh, great. Amazing.
My area was cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So the officers were early? INEC officials, were they early? Did they come in on time?
No, they were not early. But they eventually came and then everything went smooth.
Oh, great. All right, go ahead.
The topic I want to talk about, the 13K by suspected headers in a Benue, and then 2 killed in Niger State and others adopted. You see, our president did make a promise to us some time ago that he is going to hand over a peaceful Nigeria to whoever is going to succeed it. But we have very few months, in fact, if not few weeks to go. They are still killing. Headers are still killing. Bandits are still killing and adopting. Is it how the country is going to remain? Please, something should be done. We cannot be soaking our land with blood every day for no reason. We are not at war with any person. We are not making trouble with any person, yet they keep killing us every day. Please, we cannot continue this way. Something should be done. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Enjoy your great day ahead. Hello to you. Citizen FM 93.7. You want to be a part of the conversation? You want to react to any one of the stories, the headlines I've taken so far? You can call us up 0903 22 29 797. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Isa Chuku calling from Masaka.
Isa Chuku?
Yes.
All right, Isa Chuku. How is Masaka today?
This is Shiku citizen calling you from Massacre.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. How was the elections on Saturday in your area?
Election, we are still waiting because they are putting us in keep waiting. It has been a normal thing. When you register to big investors, we say it will not be easy. For us to get election, we are still in advance in democracy. It is only God that will help us. Because those who are doing this thing, when you ask them that no election is perfect, even in US, can we continue in this form? Look at what Jonathan and the PDP do to APC. Hand over to them. That's why with the leaking and everything, there was no problem. By reaching their own now, they are pulling everything ground to cause problems because nobody them got that.
No, but they have not said they will not hand over peacefully. Nothing about peaceful elections have even said.
We are Nigeria. We know what is happening.
No, but that's projecting.
We had the of the INEC this morning that they cannot be able to release this thing in the internet. That they are
due to network, yes.
Whatever. Is it?
Due to network issues and other factors that are not directly the fault of any individual.
After the election. Nigeria, the way we are doing to ourselves is very bad. That way we will continue to have wrong people in the right place. God will help us.
God will help us. I like the way you rounded it off. Thank you. Enjoy your great day ahead. And yes, I want to thank every single person who has called in so far and has kept it very, concise. It's a fantastic, giving other people opportunities to also air their views and thoughts. Thank you very much. Please, let's maintain the energy. And I want to thank you too for keeping it civil so far. No foul languages, nothing to hit up the polity and because you're offended or you feel a certain type of way. It's great. We're doing great so far. The numbers are 0818 22 22 205. Yes, you can send in your WhatsApp messages to that line, to that number as well. Again, 0818 22 22 205. That's the line to send your WhatsApp message. You can also call that number if you're more comfortable calling. Let's see who's on the line.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning to you.
Daniel and Lucky from Ninyanya, Nasarawa State.
Okay, Lucky. How are you doing today?
Thank God.
Perfect.
Yeah. This election, where I support everybody for this election.
Say again?
I say I may frustrate everybody for this election.
Why do you say so?
Oh, God bless you as you ask me back. You see, that very day when I go vote. Where they vote for? I go there. So when I check my own, they send me to where they send me to. I go there, I show them, they check and they say no be there. I go 4 police units.
Right. We saw that situation.
So when they send me to there, they will say that there, when I go there, they will check and say no be there. So that's why I proceeded that they come back.
But did you know before Saturday that you were supposed to confirm if that polling unit was still yours?
I not receive any message. When I get for it, they say they must send you text message before you go locate your polling unit. I not receive message from my neck.
Must have been really painful.
That's why I relaxed.
Yeah. Did you eventually vote though?
One thing I want to say, people who vote that very day. Only one thing you say, the way INEC, they are doing things now, the way the Yemeni election now, the result now. Who for this hardship, who vote for APC? When that kind number come out like that.
You see, that's the thing. You don't know. It's only you. It's your own that you saw. You understand? No. It's your own vote that you saw. You don't know what other people. Somebody can be talking to.
That person for there.
Let me tell you something. Some people can be gisting you like this in their mouth. They are telling you, "I'm voting candidate A. I'm voting candidate A." When it's their turn, they append a different thing on their ballot paper. It's only people that voted that know what they voted. That's just the truth of the matter. You know? I think he's gone. But listen, hey, don't base this thing on the vibes and cruise and all the social media, fast and everything. Some people that were even making a lot of noise on social media did not even have their PVCs. And those people that even had, they were doing team this, team that. it was only the person that voted on election day that knew what the person voted on election day. Honestly. Hello? And yes, in fact, because of how secret ballot the elections were supposed to be, that's why the president even came under small fire that day for showing everybody that he voted for the All Progressives Congress. Nigeria, the system that we have adopted is that which would afford people the opportunity to just vote quietly. That's why INEC even said that nobody is allowed to take pictures at the polling booth. It was so that people are not necessarily at the mercy of other people as to who they voted for. It's supposed to be just you do your thing and go. Hello. Good morning again.
Good morning, Jerry again.
Jerry, welcome back.
Yeah, this is not a social media. People come out, a youth come out in mass and vote. This is a social media of a thing.
I know. I am aware it's not social media. But do you know that even some youths are for different political parties? That you're a youth does not mean you were voting for one particular party.
I tell you, I went for almost seven polling, 7 units. I just, when I vote in time, I just begin, they went from this polling, they what is happening. I'm telling you, youth come out in mass in this election.
Definitely.
That's why everybody are begging INEC. If apart from INEC, I'm telling you, Nigeria will be better. But we are kneeling down and begging INEC. We have forgiven them by coming late because where I voted around after 11, they came. As they came, almost 30 minutes they are battle with the server. Eventually, locally, the server begin to work.
When they were supposed to be there at 8:30, and they still came at 11. When they were supposed to be there like 8:30 a.m. Even earlier than 8.
Yes, and it's not only my polling unit. Most of all, let me say 95 polling units in Nigeria. That's what happened. They came late. You understand? So, apart the secondary is that we are hoping that immediately when everybody votes, that we just send it to somebody. We understand. Everybody go and sleep, and we are hearing another story. Network this, network that.
All right. Thank you for calling again.
It's not a social media thing. You people should stop saying a social media.
No, it's not social media, of course. This is real time.
Out in mass, honestly, and good. And everybody are eager to change this country. If INEC allow it to.
Nigeria is ours. At the end of the day, Nigeria will win. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Kenneth.
Kenneth, where are you calling from?
I'm from Marawa.
All right, Kenneth.
So what I want to understand, why is it that all the state the result are not released by that?
I can hardly hear you. Could you speak up?
I say, why is that the other results in other states have not been released by now? It's only in Kitty where she wasn't win that they brought out. Why is it so like that?
No, but that's the explanation INEC have been giving since now. They said there were other things that has afforded the situation now. Let me see. What are some of these? They said INEC to perform their duties. They are attempting. Okay, pardon me. I'm trying to get that particular headline to just clear the question that you're asking. But we know that the explanation from INEC is that they are having technical issues at this time.
Because it's supposed to be out by now, some of the states.
Correct.
Not only I don't know why.
You are right on that one. Well, let's see. 11 a.m. is not so far again now. Let's see what they have for us at 11. They will continue at 11.
Okay. All right.
Right. Thank you very much for calling in. Oh my God! In a few minutes we'll be taking a break, and then when we come back we'll be taking more of your reactions. But before then, let's take a look at this day. We haven't seen this day paper. Some headlines: Dangote Okonjo-Iweala impressed with Nigeria's election voters turnout. Yeah, saying it was a very impressive one. In fact, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala said that Saturday's turnout was the highest that she's seen in more than 2 decades. She was quoted as saying that the turnout is very, very impressive. Dangote said the turnout was absolutely impressive. In fact, he was quoted as saying, I've been voting since 1999 when we returned to democracy, and this time around I have seen so much more than the usual times. It was really great. Shout out to every person who stayed under the sun, in the rain. Did you see the videos though? My God, Nigerians are very resilient people. They decided that, this Saturday we would do it. We would really slug it out. And they did. People stood drenched. They just couldn't be bothered. What was important was to cast the vote and ensure that Nigeria wins. Let's keep the spirit up. Don't worry, everything will be fine. UN agencies, one woman dies every 2 minutes due to pregnancy or childbirth. That's a report from UN agencies. Let's take a break at this time. When we come back, more coming your way. It is Citizen FM 93.7, Super Citizen at sunrise. I am Didi, and it is 7:45 a.m.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of culture and views with priority given to development programming to enable residents share ideas and opinions, music and drama. At Citizen FM, we believe in progressive talk and solution-driven conversation. Our aim is to build a united Nigeria by bringing people of diverse culture together through communication. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
And allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
But it is about opening spaces for other women and not to be seen as token, and that because I'm a woman, I'm only speaking about women at the table. No, I'm speaking about side of the table that is empty, and that women have to be there. So
I want us to leave this world better than we found it. And how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being the first, and by being the dominant.
4 billion of the world's population are girls and women, also faced with challenges that affect our world and contributing solutions to them. Let's have conversations and get some answers to them through their eyes and voices. Tune in to Perspectives, where we discuss important issues ranging from climate change, politics, health, the economy, and lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Weekdays from midday. Perspectives. Conversations that matter.
Citizen FM Abuja.
Thank you for staying with us. It is Citizen FM 93.7, 7:47. That's what the time is. The 27th day of February 2023. I like the constant repeat of 7 there. 937, 747, 27. Oh my God, that's so cool. I am Didi, and it's Super Citizen at Sunrise. Newspaper headlines at this time. We have a few more papers we haven't looked at yet. I mean, front pages, of course. Business Day. Let's take a look at Business Day. Even Business Day is doing core politics today because of the peculiarity of the day, right? Election results delay leaves voters and parties worried. INEC regrets setback. Blames technical hitches. The front page photo is of Bamidele Abiodun, First Lady of Ogun State, Dolapo. First Lady of Ogun State. And we also have Dolapo Shimbajo, wife of the Vice President. Hadi Sirika, Minister of Aviation. Vice President Yemi Oshimbajo, Gbenga Daniel, former Governor of Ogun State, Dabo Abiodun, Governor of Ogun State, Babatunde Ajayi, Akanibo of Remoland, Olusegun Osoba, former governor of Ogun, Dimeji Bankole, former Speaker, House of Representatives, and Ade Akisanya, Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Ogun State, during the unveiling of a 4.2-kilometer runway at the maiden test flight of commercial airplane that landed at the Gateway International Agro Cargo Airport in the same Ogun State, the Kene local government area of Ogun State. That's a front photo you would see today on Business Day. Nigeria's next president inherits world's toughest job. Okay? Yeah, that's the headline. Nigeria's next president inherits world's toughest job. I honestly don't want to be the next president, matter of fact. That's just my opinion, though. Algeria overtakes Nigeria as Africa's biggest gas exporter. It's no longer Nigeria. It's no longer Nigeria. It is now Algeria. It used to be Nigeria, but Nigeria has lost its status as Africa's biggest exporter of pardon me. Nigeria has lost its status as Africa's biggest exporter of liquefied natural gas, that's LNG, to Algeria. Chai. UK student visas to Nigerians soar 769% in 4 years. My God, 769% in 4 years. The Japa thing, these figures keep shocking me every single time. I know that is really high, but whenever I see them, I'm like, whoa. Like, do you want to process that information? 769 in 4 years. You can turn to page 20 of this day, or Business Day rather, of Business Day to get information on that. 1 year on, Russia-Ukraine war is still searching for meaning. Why did we even start it in the first place? That's on page 21 of Business Day. Alrighty, so let's check our premium times now. My God, I'll get back to the phone lines. Please give me a minute. Let me just make sure that all the papers that we have are truly exhausted. Then we would switch to the phone lines again. Don't worry. Your messages, I will read them in a bit. Give me a minute. I would read all of your messages, okay? What do we have here? Premium times. Governor Ben Ayade loses senatorial election in Cross River. Enugu governor loses senatorial bid to Labour Party candidate. That's breaking news from Enugu. SDP's Godia Akwashiki wins Senate seat for second term. Atiku defeats Tinubu in Buhari's home state. See, they've started again. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. Tinubu wins Nondo. Alrighty. Let's get to WhatsApp now. Thank you for your messages. Let's begin with this one. If Nigeria continues on these directions of allowing their emotions to override their senses of reason and pardon me, that was not reason. I'll start it again. If Nigerians continue on this direction of allowing their emotions to override their senses of reaction and judgment, it will not take us anywhere. When the voices of reasoning were telling INEC about network issues in the country, some people see them as cabal. Let us keep our emotions at check in anything that we are doing. God bless Nigeria and Nigerians. That message is from Kola. Righty. Well said. Well said. Okay. Ibe Charles sent in a message. He's saying, at the end of the day, Nigeria must win this battle against whatever forces are fighting against our next level. Ibe, thank you. Okay. At the end, Nigeria should win, right? Yeah, at the end of the day. I think that's my prayer as well. Let me see that now. Edebo. Yeah, Edebo, not Ebedo. Edebo sent in his message. He said, good morning, Citizen FM. Thank you very much for the program. My own is that INEC must release the right results. Else. No. Please, thanks, Edebo. Edebo, no threats. No threats. Thank you. But we enjoin INEC to, do the right thing as they have promised that they would. I know that a lot has happened since the cast our votes on Saturday till this moment, but there is still time to remedy whatever situation we're in right now. Yes, we can still. We will still give INEC the benefit of the doubt. We will not lose faith and, assume anything yet. Let's not assume anything. Let's just give it time. The times when network will show you. It will show you. Maybe I will take one more call before we round off with maybe one or two. Yeah, it's almost top of the hour, 8 o'clock. Do not forget, at 8, we'll be speaking with Philemon Ajekuko to talk to us on the big talk today. Elections, of course, would be the focus of conversation. That's like the in thing right now. Everyone is talking about it. If you live in Nigeria and you're Nigerian, this would be a big topic for you. 0818 22 22 205. You can call us up. Or 0903 22 29 797. That is 0903 22 29 797. Or 0818 22 22 206. Those are the numbers you can call. Maybe this is my last caller for the day. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you. My name is Michael. I'm calling from Nasa.
Michael, is this your first time calling me today? Have you called in today?
No.
Oh, okay, great. Good to have you join us. From Maraba, you said yes?
Yes.
Okay. Did you vote on Saturday?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. How was it?
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's just that some places will have a report of a late coming of material.
What about your particular unit? Were they late?
No. It wasn't late, sir.
Okay.
My own unit wasn't late.
Okay, that's good.
But I think INEC they give us a confidence that everything is okay. But by what we're seeing now, everything is not okay, because we were told that after the voting, the result will be sent directly to the server. But that is not the case here. What is it making it to delay up to this moment, even when we use server, that it can be, where you are, and then send the result immediately to the server. So, I think the INEC should not give us room to begin to doubt the credibility of this election. You understand? And we also hear that even the senators, some of them, the results are coming and we're hearing it. So what is delaying the presidential result from not coming? So, let us wait. Just like some of you said that it is only INEC that can be able to announce. But one thing I also noticed that even the social media they are talking about, that they shouldn't conclude on that. We also know that even the Ekiti state that they announced was also posted on the social media. It was through the social media we even got to know this Ekiti. And yet now the INEC have declared, because they have the mandate to do that. So
no, it was after INEC declared that people started, believing what they had seen on social media. The thing is, what we're saying is not that you should not believe it on social media. We're saying that you should take it with a pinch of salt. Do you understand? It is safer to not believe it. It doesn't mean everything you see on social media will be wrong, but you are very likely to see false ones as well. So why not save your emotions? You get the point now, right? Why not save your emotions and not believe it, so that when INEC declares, you will not now be disappointed. You get the point now?
I got what you're saying, but if what we saw in the Ekiti can be replicated for what INEC can come out to tell us, then it means that we'll have to believe what we saw in the social media. Anyway, that is what I see for you. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. It was good to have you join us today. And that's about it. Thank you. I can't take any more calls today. And the next lap, the next lap of the show will be taking calls. But for now, that'll be about it on headlines. Today, the 27th of February 2023. I'll be back in a bit. When I come back, it'll be focus on the elections in Nigeria. What has it been so far? The process, the gains, expectations dashed, or are we just being too hasty? What are some of the faults? What could we learn from this process? Stay with us. It is an FM 93.7.
The issues. Everybody respected that because it was coming from the president.
Theory behind it, the way the people took the battle in their hands. Some civil servants retired without a roof
over his age.
The cause.
If we cannot trust you, then you cannot take the ticket of this country. Hussein cannot be divulged from those who cause the crime. Honestly.
The passion.
You must have national spread. So where is it?
Why are you so concerned about that?
He said money was.
I never.
No.
The platform is always the same.
Insight on Citizen FM 93.7.
The source is constant.
My name is Lawrence Umoite.
There is always an opportunity.
Tomorrow, Insight returns with another interesting.
Insight with Lawrence Umoite on Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Be part of the experience.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM.
Yeah.